Okay, what I'm trying to show you is a simple practice going slow and easy like you saw I was doing now. You want to do it like that. You want to build the muscle memory. It's not about the muscle hustle. It's about the muscle memory, building the correct habits. If you build the wrong habits, you're going to lose it. And you're going to be stuck with it. Get stuck building only the correct habits. You go slow and easy like I was doing. You're lifting with your legs, your arms, your shoulders. When you turn, you're always shuffling your feet, but you can really turn and do them with the rotor propeller. This is the rotor propeller. It propels you around, propels you down and up. Like you're whipping your arms like this. You're pushing them off your shoulder, right them behind you. You're smashing right here with the backhand hand grenade. This medium muscular leg, stepping across, bash the other one with the back elbow stab. Now you just buckle his legs. If you do this, lean back and hit him with the backhand hand grenade right in the groin, come right back up into his face. Under the loop, smack and whack. Hit him with the backhand hand grenade. When you throw his punch, you hit the side, but spinning your body like you're swinging a baseball bat or a billy club. Don't do it out here. Turn, punch behind the ear. So if he's coming in to hit you, you're automatically there. You're not out here fly swatting. But it's in the way coming up on the angle, so when you hit it, it slides against us. It doesn't crash into it. It slides up against it and whacks it out the way, and you come over with the arm wrestling leverage in tight, and you slice over his arm as you pull yourself down. Don't do it in front. Pull yourself, and once his hands pull out from under yours, you come back up like this. This one's protecting. Swing over his shoulder, come under his shoulder and hit him with the snap, crackle, pop. That's this. This is snap, crackle, pop. When you clench your fist on impact, that's where the power's at. It's not being stiff, tense, tight, bulky, and clumsy, and telegraphing everything you come with. You're coming in with just letting it fly. But you stay loose, lean, and mean. You come in like a fighting machine. When you come up like this into his face, that's when you come under and over and under. But you snap, crackle, pop him up here, not in the shoulders. Don't get in a topside wrestling match either. You always want to hit him down here at the hips, below his waist. When you come down with the rotor propeller, as you propel yourself down, you spin into him with this part. You hit him right here at the hips. Knock him down. We spin on the other side like this. Come across with a backhand hand grenade on his leg. Come across and hit him with the back elbow stab or a side winder on the other leg. Or if he raises his leg, you step aside, hit him with your elbow right here on the inner part of his leg. Step across, hit him on the other side. You just crippled him. You took the wind out of him when you hit him in the groin. You always punch and pull him over your head. Not down here. Don't be out here fly swatting. That when he goes to throw and you do this, but he pull back, now he's over you. You always want them hands crisscross like this. Bring the elbow up across your body so that it really spins you, and it puts you over here when you come back like you're swinging a bat. You see what I'm saying? Don't do it out here in the front. You always want to turn your body when you throw these, and that way you come up under his arm. You don't crash into his arm. As you throw his arm, you lift it up, and then you pull it down with this sliding over it. As his arm releases out that way, you're back here to come over shoulder with like you're swinging a baseball bat. Or you come in here like you're swinging a billy club in tight to yourself. To fight in tight is how you fight right. Ideally, you want to fight him close as you can. Don't worry if he runs. If he runs this way, you step over here. That way you step over here until you get up to it. And then you practice your combinations, mixing it up all the time. If you practice these habits, they'll come natural. The power and speed will come by itself. Don't get out there doing all this weightlifting and all this other push-ups, calisthenics. You gotta be in fair shape, but you don't have to be Superman. You don't have to be Hercules. You just gotta be lean and mean to come in like a fighting machine. You have to be agile. If you do all that weightlifting and other stuff, you're going to slow yourself down. It's going to bulk you up. That's just a balloon. Don't make yourself into a balloon. Make yourself the real fighter with real muscle that's tight into itself and stretched out. You don't want to be puffed up like a balloon. Okay? Then you want to do this all the time, where you're always switching these hands over each other like you see me doing here, and you shuffle your feet with it. Whatever foot's in front of you with the same arm. Right, left, right. Left, right, left. But you use it to pull yourself up and under him and around him. And then you do the Royal Bronco Buckaroo and you get right here. Okay, like I said, if he runs and you get right up to him, turn yourself, hit him with your hip. Hit him with the one side of your ass. The other side, roll your shoulders up into him like this. Now you're hitting him down here in the legs with your hips, your ass. And you got him going like this. Then you roll up into him. As you press into him, he's falling backwards. He can't fight you if he's falling backwards, okay? But you have to stay with him. And it's not that hard once you build these habits. The power and speed's going to come all by itself. You just have to practice. These arms have to whip like a whip, okay? But you want to slice over and under. You don't want to crash into it like they do martial arts. You're just going to fracture. And when you hit him with your elbow up here in the face with this part, come down and hit him with this part. Don't hit him with the bony part, because if you hit a hard spot, you're going to mess your elbow up. Hit him like that and let it bam, and then bam, 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 okay? Then you come down into his groin. This is the backhand hanger, Nate. That's when you hit him. And this is snap, crackle, pop. This is a sidewinder when you come like this, come over. You can also do it like this when you hit him like this, come across, hit him like this. But you use your leverage over your muscle. The muscle has very little of the fight to do with it. You just got to be in fair shape. You don't have to be Superman. But when you do it like this and you crash it, then you can also crash, if his arm's up, crash into the sides like bam, 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 bam. Then you hit him on the legs right here. Smash it. Hit the other one on the other side. You just buckle his leg, lean back, hit him with the backhand hanger or a back elbow stab. But you gotta learn to drop your body from the knees down and straight down. Don't lean into his punches. If he gets over your hands because you're doing it wrong, if you got your hands out like this, he gets over your hands, he's pulling you down. He's got the leverage. Don't try to lift him up. When he pulls you down, let's slide out from underneath and come over his shoulder. Always over his shoulder. And come both sides. You always mix it up. And then when you grab his hand like this, let your arm slide down. As you push his hand down because you got the leverage. Then when you come back up, you grab a hold of his hand like this, throw it out, come back in, come back around and hit him with the sidewinder. Like this, this, like you're pulling a bow and arrow, come over his head, smash down. I call that the overhead hammer slammer. This is the uppercuts. You press into him. Don't do it from out here where he leans back, you've missed him. When you're right here, come down, hit him down here, and as you lift up on his chest, you see a railroad track. Right here, this is the train, this is the engine. As it comes up right through his hand, because you push him down, his hands are going to come out. As you lift up, you hit him right at the roadblock. Drive up with your legs, your ass, your back, your shoulders, everything into it, and you snap it up. Don't just lift up. You wham, wham, okay? But you always want the same foot in front with the same arm. Here you are, right arm, right leg in front. Left arm, left leg in front. And if you're going backwards, you just reverse it. You go right leg, left, right. You always bring the same arm with the same leg, and you'll have the power. Don't be with one leg back here reaching. You're just going to tap and tag. You're not going to do much to him. But when you do practice with a sparring partner, or you start hitting the bag, you tap and tag the bag, you tap and tag your sparring partner, and you don't try to kill each other. You get more benefit working together than if you try to really compete with each other. You don't need to compete with your sparring partner. Save that for the real fights, okay? Good luck. I'm stinging dead. Dave Overby, alias Crazy Davey, known also as Punchy Puncherell. Good luck. Fighting tights to fight right.